Hello Marvelous Legends, it's David here and it's time for another episode of the Marvel Movie Marathon. So the last time that we looked at these, we went right back to the start of 1944 for Captain America, the first ever time that a Marvel character was on the silver screen. And now we're going to jump to the middle of our film list. And like I said, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to go first, second, and then middle, up, and we're going to the end. So, what is the middle movie? It's number 32 of 64, and it is The Amazing Spider-Man. What to say about this movie? It's a movie that was made. Okay, we can do more than that. This was a funny one. It had kind of an uphill struggle going forward. I mean, we had the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire trilogy, and that was something that started out really strong. People loved Amazing Spider-Man 2 and not amazing, but you know what I mean. And Spider-Man 3 was widely derided. It was a big disappointment. Venom was shoehorned in there, too much, it wasn't good. So Sony took a break. They were gonna make Spider-Man 4 and then they said, no, let's start again. And that is the biggest problem with this movie. The reboot, the restart, the retelling. Again. I remember it was so funny because, you know, I've always been a lifelong Spider-Man fan. This was a new movie coming out at the cinema, new Spider-Man franchise, and I remember I saw some pictures from it, and then I saw the trailer for it, and when I was watching the trailer in the cinema, I was actively bored watching the trailer. I was like, I don't care about this. There's nothing here for me. I don't feel it. You could tell from the trailer that they were going right back to the start and retelling the origin, and that was like, oh no, you felt yourself deflate and you're like, oh, they're gonna tell the origin again. That was such a bad decision on Sony's part. No one wanted that, but they wanted to make it so much more sort of involved with Peter's parents being spies, which is accurate for the comics, but they wanted to make a whole story about that and all the espionage and intrigue, and they wanted to sort of add layers to the Spider-Man mythos that didn't need to be there. They were trying to make like a different kind of film, and I salute that. That's the thing. This is not a badly made film. And that's kind of the shame, is that if this film wasn't Spider-Man, it might be okay, but it also would have been instantly forgotten. Because this film, I feel, is part of like that kind of generation of Hunger Games, Maze Runner. It's all that sort of mid-2000s teen, young adult kind of adventure kind of thing. Everything is shot a little bit grey, a little bit bluey grey, and it's all kind of angsty cool teens just sort of doing their thing and having an adventure, and it didn't feel like Spider-Man to me. It was Peter Parker was some other character doing this kind of thing. So I just wasn't excited for it, and I didn't go to see it at the cinema. I remember I was broke at the time. I was like, I would rather keep the £5, thanks. So going back, and when I finally watched it, I didn't watch it till it came out on like DVD at some point. I thought it was fine. You know, but that's all it was. It was instantly forgettable. Let's give some good points. Andrew Garfield, I thought, was really good. I didn't like him as Spider-Man, but I liked him as Peter Parker. The Spider-Man, like, they try to make him snappy and quippy, but he just comes off as kind of a dick. You know, it's like, oh, Knives, you got my one weakness. It's like, it's not, when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, I don't think I like this. But Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker, I thought, was very good, very likable. Almost too likable and cool. Like, he's like skateboarding, badass Peter Parker, but actually, like, I was so disappointed with Tobey Maguire's, like, super nerdy Peter Parker. I was like, no, give me some kind of coolness with my Peter Parker. So that was okay. I liked Andrew Garfield, less so as Spider-Man. Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, just wonderful. I think Emma Stone is fantastic. She makes anything that she's in watchable. She even makes Zombieland watchable, and that's got Jesse Eisenberg in it. So that's saying a lot. So again, Emma Stone, they're great, and the chemistry, they started dating on set, and you can tell that there's a dynamic chemistry between them, so that really works. Those two are terrific. Sally Field as Aunt May, this makes a lot more sense as a younger Aunt May, still not as young as Marissa Tomei, who I think is perfect, but like it always baffled me that Aunt May is so old in the comics. Like, she could be his grandmother maybe, but why is Peter's mother's sister so... No wait, she's not his mother's sister. Ben Parker was his mother's brother. Aunt May married into the family, but still she's so old. Peter's only like 16, so why is Aunt May so decrepit, like a Skeksis? They've been de-aging her a bit in the comics as well. It makes more sense now, but still, Sally Field was perfectly good in that role. Martin Sheen, and come on, Martin Sheen, you can't go wrong with that. And Race Ifans, if I pronounced his name correctly, was good as the lizard, but also, oh my goodness, that lizard. Looking like a Goomba from the Super Mario movie. What happened to the snout? You know, I love my dino lizard with the long dinosaur face. This one was like chopped off face lizard. Like, who looked at that and went, yeah, that looks great. That's gonna make some good action figures. No, that looked awful. So there's a lot of subplots going on as well. You got Dennis Leary as Captain George Stacy. Yeah, I like Dennis Leary as well, even if he ripped off Bill Hicks's material. He's still very good, very dynamic, and very engaging. So the cast is good. It's just, it just feels like kind of. I'm just not excited about it. You know, I like the fact that they incorporated mechanical web shooters. That was good. I like the Maguire one doing the organic ones, but ultimately I like the logic that Peter is an inventor. He's supposed to show how bright and intelligent and capable he is, so creating his own web shooters makes a lot of sense. What else do I like? The special effects, the web swinging looks great. This was the first Spider-Man movie to not have the traditional costume. They went a different route, and I don't like it, but I'm not mad about it either. Like, it's fine. It feels like change for change's sake. It makes more sense that, like, you know, Peter Parker is not a seamstress. There's no reason why he would be able to create this incredible costume, but we just let that go because it's comic books. This new costume, it's different. You know, I'm fine with that. But again, it was one more thing that made it just feel like not Spider-Man, and that was kind of a shame. So yeah, on the whole, that's kind of my opinion of Amazing Spider-Man. It's not that amazing. It's an okay film, but that's all I really get from it. You know, I forgot it in T-minus 2 minutes after watching it, and I had to rewatch it for this, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not going to remember this again either. So, Amazing Spider-Man, it's a film, it happened, and it's a shame that Sony did like a little bit of course correcting after that for Amazing Spider-Man 2, but whew, that they took a course, but it was not good. But more of that to come. And that was my quick capsule synopsis of Amazing Spider-Man. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, then click the, I think I figured out on the YouTube video, I need to be pointing down to this side. There are videos that I've filmed already that are going to come out after this, where you see me doing this, and then I'm realizing there's nothing down there. Either way, join the 6-1 clicks and click the subscribe button, and I'll see you here for the next episode of Dave Displays Model Behavior. Don't be articulate.